Hi, my name is Paige Zilba and I am a beatboxer. I get asked a lot is, how did you start beatboxing? Well, that is a very good question. I started beatboxing in the 5th grade, and I have this memory of me at school with my friends, and 2 of these boys were in the hallway, and one was rapping and the other one was making these drum sounds with his mouth. Ever since I heard this kid beatboxing in the hallway, I started beatboxing and practicing every day at home, probably annoying my parents. I later found out that it's called beatboxing, and you're basically just making drum sounds by only using your mouth. Seriously, I was beatboxing every day, and I carried this into high school when I started a cappella. After high school, I attended Baldwin Wallace University, where I started my own a cappella group called Soul. At Baldwin Wallace, Soul was the greatest joy to me. I am so proud of Soul because they are still at Baldwin Wallace, absolutely crushing it. I love beatboxing so much, and I wanted to teach you a beatboxing routine that you can do at home. This is a beatboxing routine that I use a lot, especially when I'm accompanying a rapper. It sounds like this. And now we're gonna break it down into sections. So first, we gotta learn how to do boots and cats. If you've never heard of boots and cats, it sounds like this. A lot of people teach beatboxing by using the phrase boots and cats because of the consonants that are in it. So if you break it down and just look at the consonants, you have B, T, and C, but in this case, the C makes the sound. So when I teach beatboxing, instead of using the letter C, I like to think of it as the letter K. So I have B, T, and K. Let's dive a little bit further into how to make these sounds. It is really helpful to think of these sounds as consonants that you're just over-enunciating. So instead of just saying the letter B, you're gonna say B, B, T, K, B, T, K. And eventually you're gonna get rid of the vowel sound of the consonant, and then you're just left with T, K. These consonants will resemble a different part of the drum set though. For example, the kick drum is the letter B. I also like to teach this as a way of thinking that you're in class and you're trying hard not to laugh when somebody says something funny and you're kind of like It is kind of helpful, but please, if your face starts turning red or something starts hurting, just take a break and stop. You can come back to it later. The hi-hat of the drum set is the letter T. You can make this letter short or long. And the snare part of the drum set is the letter K. You can do the K snare inwards, and it will sound like this. It's a much louder and crisper version of the outward K snare, but this one is a little bit trickier to do. To learn this sound, your tongue is at the roof of your mouth, and you're building up all of this pressure. Almost like you're trying to suck in air, but your tongue is stopping the air from going into your lungs. It's preventing it from going in there. But all of a sudden, you're going to release this pressure, and that's going to cause that sound. So the back of my tongue is kind of resting on the soft palate on the top of my mouth. A good way to get started with this is to start with your tongue on the roof of your mouth and slowly bring in air. So you're gonna create tension like this. It sounds super goofy, I know. So just keep practicing that. And then eventually you're going to shorten it. Over time, your muscles are going to get used to that and the sound is going to become a lot stronger. So if you're up to practicing that, awesome, but if not, the outward K is absolutely totally fine. So go ahead and just try that on your own. Just make these sounds like Let's try boots and cats together. We're gonna start off a little slow and you can join in whenever you're ready. 1, 2, Here we go. Uh-huh. Last time. And stop. Here's a real quick technique on breathing too. A lot of people like to breathe after using the hi-hat. So for example, it might sound like this. But by using the inward K, that is helping me get air into my lungs within my routine. So it would sound like this. This also gives me a lot more longevity within my routine. So now that we have boots and cats down, let's learn the other part of the routine. We're gonna start off this routine just like boots and cats with a instead of jumping to the hi-hat at the end, we're going to skip the hi-hat and move back to the kick drum. So it will sound like this. Can you try that? Again. One more time. After you've kind of got that down, we're going to continue it with this. B, T, K, B, B, K, B, T, K, B, B, K. You can also add a hi-hat in there like this. Let's try it at a slower speed, and you can always join in whenever you're ready. Here we go. And if you want to add it in with the hi-hat, let's give it a try. Here we go. And stop. Feel free to pause or rewatch this video if you want to listen to anything again. I had so much fun teaching this beatboxing routine to you today, and I hope you had fun too. Thank you so much for watching.
If you liked this video, be sure to log on to the bar's virtual lobby by clicking the link in the description. There you will find all of the bar's educational content, including activities like the freestyle name generator and the rap map, which is a fill-in-the-blank template to help you write your own rap.